We just came back from a wonderful couple of days in Florence, which we really needed, so that was very nice. But as my tradition, when I go into a botanical garden, I collect a lot of seeds and I make my yearly seed tray for trees to make bonsai material, and for now also for garden trees, which I can try to achieve my dream of turning this magnificent place into a botanical garden for trees. On a budget, because we're pouring all the money into the renovation, so I need to do it on the cheap, which means I need to grow all these exciting species from seeds. And what I'm gonna do now, I have this nice little plastic bag filled with seeds. I just collected this today. Perfect timing here in the autumn to go around and do that. So it was nice that we can time it with a trip to a beautiful botanical garden in Florence, which I can really recommend. These are seeds of a ginkgo biloba, or temple tree, somebody also calls it. I didn't know they actually had fruits. They smell very bad. I took these seeds out of the fruits and made my hands actually smell like literally shit. So that was interesting to learn. It's not just a seed pod or anything, it's actually a fruit, which I don't know whether you can eat it or not, but it's definitely gonna add character to a garden if you have some ginkgo trees. I already put one in the ground, but I'd like some more. Now I just need to cover it up with soil, and then it's just waiting. Patience. Now I'm sitting here. Don't walk downhill with a seed tray. Up. Tak, Mulle. Det er jo vildt nok. Hvornår var du på bakken? I søndag? En uge? Jamen det kan jo aldrig være der i på.
Ja, men det var helt tom i dag, så jeg tror, det blev tomt i torsdags.
Ja.
Og så tror jeg, bliver det tomt igen torsdag? Bliver det tomt hver uge?
Hver uge.
Nå, okay.
Den har jeg fået styr på, det er den eneste jeg kender.
Okay, jeg troede ikke, det var hver uge faktisk.
Jamen det er det. Now I once again have to move my tools, because talking with the entrepreneur, I found out that he can't really guarantee that if it rains a lot there won't get water down here, and I've already had a bit of some problems with all my tools rusting, so I don't want any problems. So I need to make space in the basement and move it once again. But happy anyways, we're soon able to start on the renovation, so that's what I'm gonna start the day with today.
What I'm standing in here is actually an old fountain or something, a water container I'd probably call it instead, where they would put collect water in this, and then you could water all your vegetables and whatever needs watering. So you have these big some stone walls making a triangle, and then you'd fill it with water. I didn't even know we had this one here because it was all covered in blackberries, which I found now that I'm preparing to harvest them. I'm actually gonna go to the olive press this Friday, even though we don't have nothing, but we don't have any olives, but I really want to do it. So I made an appointment Friday afternoon. It's now Monday, and that's gonna be exciting. We'll see how much oil we get. Så sagde morgen, det var bare klippe græsvandingen, når man sagde, at jeg skulle begynde på.
Okay.
Så han sagde, at jeg skulle begynde. Today is olive harvest. I made an appointment with the press just to have a deadline. The next 3 days is just gonna be olives from dusk to dawn. Very exciting. I hope I can collect enough olives. I need 100 kilos. Pietro has been so nice to give me a lot of tips and tricks, and I get to borrow his boxes to store the olives in, because it needs to be able to run air through, and obviously the holes has to be small enough so the olives doesn't run out. And the less you keep them after they've been picked, the better the oil. That's why I have a lot of busy days in front of me. But exciting! This is gonna be some of the longest days in my life. This is one whole tree these days. It's really a bad season. It's maybe a kilo here. I need to fill 4 of these boxes before I have enough. Nothing's gonna stop me.
So that's 2 trees. And that's almost halfway full.
This is big production.
Det er ret desperat. Pretty desperate.
Og så hvis vi bare gør det her i 45 dage, så bliver vi... Okay. Nu er kommet et medarbejder med til. Så skal
Hvorfor skal jeg altid lave sjov med mine projekter? Det er simpelthen ikke særlig sødt.
Det var virkelig cute, fordi du ved sådan, når man ser på Instagram og sådan noget, sådan de der store oliver.
Sådan bliver det også. Det er bare, der er nogen, der ikke har gjort arbejdet i 1000 år, og så er det bare gået helt til. Hvad skal jeg gøre med nu?
You gotta start somewhere.
Præcis. Mulle, du står og vipper dem ud over. Det er ikke sjovt. Hvorfor er det, du skal komme her og obstruere klassegodt arbejde?
Undskyld.
Din lort, mand.
Nu, hey, du har sgu da glemt nogen herovre. Hvad fanden?
Så må du efter mig i søvnene.
Det er altså dyrebart at bruge på det her.
Den her.
Det er også flotte, hva'?
Helt vildt. Det her det er de flotteste, jeg har set indtil videre af de store her.
Jeg tror jeg godt lige, at jeg vil have nogen med indenfor.
Se, nu er vi mange grønne lige pludselig.
Ja, men alt det her, det bliver rystet væk, ikke?
Jo,
Altså,
det tror
for
jeg.
eksempel sådan her, det kan maskinen vel ikke ryste væk?
Jo, det kan den godt. Altså, det går jeg ud fra, fordi Lukas sagde jo også, at der skal være lidt i.
Okay. Har vi det?
Så kan du lige sprede nettet. Så sker der noget at stå.
Kan du se?
Hvad? Det her, det kommer til at ske. As you can see, light is fading away. I'd rather stop now and get an early start tomorrow because it's not fun to work in the dark, as I always say. And I actually overachieved my goal, which was 1 box, 25 kilos. But I got 1 box and 1/3 of a box. All thanks to my wife. She came out. She got frustrated of working in front of the computer, so it's always more fun to work in too. Because yeah, it also sort of pushes me to work harder. So it's amazing that you came out to help. So now we only need 2 boxes and 2/3, and we have the bare minimum. All the extra kilos we managed to collect these next couple of days is just going to be extra oil, because you can't really go there without 100 kilos. So it's as exciting as I'd hoped for, but Also as hard as I feared, but brilliant. I love hard work, so it's perfect. Yes. Oh yeah, feel the kilos.
Men det tager også lang tid at klippe dem af.
Jamen, det er jo det. Three full boxes and 1/4 here, so I'm now quite certain that I'll get there. The only little issue that we have now, I had my wife all day long, she's been a major help. It's always more fun when you're in two, but the only little issue I have now is that we took all the trees with the most olives on, so the next couple of days I'm alone and there's not going to be a lot of olives on the branches that I cut down, but in the end I'll have pruned the trees. Maybe I'll go down closer, further down the street and see if I can find my other little olive grove and see if there's a couple of trees there with a lot on, because it's thinning out a lot, unfortunately. But I like this hard work, but it's definitely hard work from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Oh. Det er så sygt sjovt, det når hun begynder at flyve. Det er sjovt, men det er fascinerende. Yesterday I filled the 4th box, which is nice. Although I discovered the 3 first boxes we filled are different from the last. I have borrowed 2 kinds from Pietro, and the next kind I've started using them is bigger. So I'm a little afraid that the 4 boxes isn't enough. So it's important that I gather some today. And now there's literally no good branches left, so it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. I hope it's enough. I found some okay branches, but I'll continue until 5 o'clock when we have to go to the olive press. What else is there to do? This is the last box, and I just got off the phone with the olive press, and they moved our time up by 1 hour because there was some sort of misunderstanding. They even thought my name was Christina, so I haven't seen that one before. So yeah, gotta go. I rushed this last branch. I found a good branch, so it's quite frustrating. I missed a lot, but I have to go. I don't want to be late for my first olive pressing. Ah, yes. And these ones are the first ones we picked Tuesday, and they don't look that bad, actually, I must say. I thought these 4 days would do a number on them, but they look quite good, actually. So very good.
Il giorno che lavoriamo e quindi magari un po' di scuola perché mi prende in alto da qui
Nej, det gør den jo overhovedet ikke. Ora è la nostra. Hvor er det vildt. Det smagte ikke lige så godt som hans. Dammit! Nej!
So 15 liters from 101 kilo. And what I tried to say at the press is that you pay to get 150 kilos pressed,
which means we lost some of the money from not using the last 50 kilos that you can get included, but it's fine. We did it. It's a bit surrealist. It's a bit weird because you spend 4 days working from dusk to dawn and very exhausting, and then 1 hour it's over. Where we drove there and got back, but now I've produced my own olive oil, and I'm afraid to know the hourly payment I've received, but it's been fun, and now I needed to prune the olives anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's, yeah, not too much excitement this week. I've just made olive oil, and I've done, what else did I do? Yeah, I did my seed tray, but that's about it, because we made the decision to call the olive press and make the appointment. So it's fun. I'm excited to compare it to the stuff you buy in the supermarket. It has to be better. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.